Good morning, guys. My God. So, Asia is what? Holy shit. Did they get a new buyout offer, Asia? From Cisco? But their deal just... Oh, Cisco new deal. Okay. What was the last deal? The last deal was at like, what, 65 or so? So they pretty much doubled their buyout offer. Okay. Man, there's so many stocks up, like... it's hard to keep track of everything. NXTD, only if it gets huge volume. What should I name today's stream? Looks like Bitcoin is gapping higher. Let's see. So the department stores looks like they're gapping down. Plug is having a big gap down. I only have half overnight size. I got stopped out for obvious reasons, and then I reshorted late day. But I'm looking to add more. A good setup. Other than, yeah, everything looks good. Yeah. Well, it's a bull market. That's why everything is up. Except for Plug. Because it's a piece of shit. No. Because there was a good setup. That's why. Riot, Mara, could be setups. I have to check on Bitcoin. Yeah, so it bounced off the, undercut the 20, retested it, and now it's straight up since. Okay. Very good price action. I wish I had, I wish I was still long Riot and Mara. Unfortunately, I'm not, so what can I say? Okay. Snap had an outside move yesterday. Do you see a trade? What am I even like? What am I supposed to say to that? Like it's like you even haven't even followed the instructions on the screen. Like, is this one of the setups I would trade? Does it look remotely like a setup I would trade? Like, I have to be harsher. Like, if it's obvious people haven't read the instructions, I have to be, because there's a lot of people here now. I only trade 3 setups. And that's it. Just because a random stock had a random move doesn't mean I'm interested in it. I'm interested in setups that I trade. I don't even know what an outside move is. Like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to answer to that question. And also, like, again, you know, like Overstock, what are the chat rules? If you just put a ticker in there, it's considered spam. Very easy. Another guy hasn't followed the instructions on the screen. Another ban. Like, I have to be, I don't like this. Like, I don't really mind, but there's so many people in here, and it's just disrespectful to everyone who are here and trying to be serious and want to learn. You know, these people who haven't, you know, read the, you know, followed the instructions on the screen. It's just disrespectful. So I have to be, you know, I have to do this, you know. I don't like it, but I have to. Yeah. IMMR. I think it needs a few more days. But in this market, it could be ready, but ideally if it goes a few more days. And also you should check the news, like what the news were on this day. It may be something like, you know, it may not, well, or actually it doesn't really matter, but, you know, it's good to read the news. SPWR, yeah, but it's not really a setup here. It had a setup here on this day when it bounced off the 20. Right now it's already gone. Like, there's no setup here. EMPH looks a bit better, but ideally it goes sideways a few more days. There could be a setup developing here. I'll just go through my... So what was the stock I took a loss on yesterday and then it went? That Luminar, no, not Luminar. What was the ticker? I don't even remember. Yes, CCIV. So I had 200,000 shares of this thing yesterday, opening range highs. 200,000 shares. It stopped me out, and now it went to 19 in pre-market. you know, I'm doing the math and I don't like it. I took $160,000 loss on it, and then it went because I took it off the watch list. Oh, that's what happens. But you gotta take those losses. UAVS, it needs more time. Yeah, trading is easy. Okay, I'm gonna go through my positions one more time. So these department stores, I'm trailing those with the 10-day moving average. If they close below the 10-day, I'm out. And I think I'll also trail the weed names with the 10-day. Probably, yeah. Gonna use the 10-day on these. So the only thing I'm gonna watch out of the gate is plug. Ideally we get a rally out of the gate, and then I would be waiting for like that first red 5-minute candle, or you know, like some combination of VWAP fail, lower highs, you know, stuff like that for a for an ad. I want to double my position. Okay, good luck everyone. Okay, please bounce here. Do not take out the lows of this candle. Okay, good, good. Okay, plug is bouncing. Very good. I would love to see this thing bounce back to the high 60s, 68s or something. 69s. That would be very, very good. Oh my god. So many. All the shippers and airlines are triggering. Cruise lines, airlines look really good. But they're a bit slow. That's the problem. They are a bit slow. Okay, plug looks like it's continuing its fade here. Whatever I do, don't look at CCI ever again. Oh, for fuck's sake. You were right, I shouldn't have done it. It's David's fault, by the way. Just so you guys know. David's fault. Oh my god, these alerts. There's so many strong sectors everywhere, it's insane. Like literally everything's going higher. Plug looks like it's right on VWAP. See if we can hold here or if it can. It did put in a higher low compared to yesterday. Oh shit, I reached 30 positions, guys. I'm sorry. You know what happens. The clock is ticking now. Yep, the clock is ticking. It's so funny. I still can't get into my IB account. I think it got locked because they needed a proof of address and I submitted it, but they haven't reviewed it. For 2 weeks, they haven't reviewed it. And it's impossible to reach this report. So some of these positions that are straight up, I can't sell them. Oh. I can't sell them. Which I think may be good. I don't know yet if it's a good or a bad thing. Yes, yeah, I tried to contact them. I was in touch with them, but they're not really like first I contact them, I'm like, hey, I can't get into TWS. They're like, well, contact us on the phone. Because we can't take this, we need to identify your identity. So they just, and I tried to contact them again, I couldn't reach them, and I just can't get in touch. And I'll try again today. I guess they are loaded with issues after the Brexit migrations. Too much breath? I don't know if there's too much. I don't know if there's anything as too much breath. Yeah, QS is getting really, really tight on the 60. I think tomorrow there may be a setup there if it holds up. FDCH, yeah, it looks good. It looks okay. It would be better if it tightens up a few days. NNMD, what's that? NNMD, there's no such ticker. Lodbrok, I see what you did there. Hey Lodbrok, I'll write you my username and password in the chat. So be ready. Hey Lodbrok, I just wrote the username and password in the chat room, so you can log in with those and fix the issue if you feel like you can do it. Because I haven't been able to reach them. What? What's so funny, guys? Stop laughing. Yeah, plug. Yeah, it got failed. It tried to reclaim VWAP, but it failed. Oh, now Bingo is going. I mean, there's so many. Like, I just, you know, like, if there wasn't so many things to do, if I already weren't loaded on margin. Like, guys, I had $60 million worth of stock overnight. And, you know, I would be all over these cruise lines, airlines, this thing, Bingo. I just can't. I just don't have the buying power anymore. It's insane. You have to pass on like 4 or 5-star setups every day. Or you miss them because there's so many things going on. It's like the craziest, guys. Like, I don't know when it's gonna end. It will end, okay, and it could take a decade or more before we get a market like this again. So just enjoy while it lasts. It's absolutely incredible what's going on right now, especially in some stocks, some sectors. Not the whole market isn't crazy, but certain areas of the markets are. Like, you buy a breakout and it goes straight up. And it goes for like everything. Everything works. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a strong password. I tried with Brandy Love at first, but you needed to have a number. So I added 69 at the end. It's just a random number I thought of. Yeah, it's a totally random number. David is like, you're a loser. What do you mean I'm a loser? David really hates me. I don't know why. Not sure why. All right, plug. I mean, if it loses the 20 EMA on the 60, this mid 63 area, this thing has no support until like, I don't know, low 50s. Now I'm pretty much full size. I have the same size as yesterday, a little bit less. Yesterday I had 150,000 shares. Today I have 145. So, you know, it would be nice if it goes sub 60 today. That would be really, really nice. Unplug the what plug? Cho. Cho is an yeah, it's like a 3.5-star setup. I would have preferred a bit more tightness yesterday. Yeah, and it's pretty liquid. But if you have a small account, it's fine. If you but you know it's you know it's a good setup. There's nothing bad with it. It's not perfect, but it is okay. It is okay. Cho, yes. Well, was it 5 stars yesterday? I don't know. It doesn't look as good. Like it would have been better if it would have been 5 stars today if yesterday had been tighter. CCIV. Oh wow, what a reversal. And the volume in this thing, it's just incredible. And it's just on rumors, right? They haven't confirmed they're gonna merge with Lucid Motors. That's the market we are in right now. Like it's insane speculation. There's so much money wanting to get like all this speculation, but they're just literally willing to buy anything. Anything is a reason to buy. As long as it's remotely sexy, it's pretty incredible. It's a wirecard market. 3 a.m. in a bar. Yeah, that's sad. When you're still at a bar at 3 a.m., it's pretty sad. I don't think this market is sad. I think it's pretty exciting, but 3 a.m. in a bar, it's not really very exciting. Not that I know the feeling. My mom doesn't let me visit any bars. EV SPAC, yeah, EV SPAC is the sexiest too. Yeah, it's the sexiest thing you can say. Mesa. Yeah, good setup. Yep. All the airlines are looking good, but this is has a bit higher ADR. I think it's like a South American name or something. But yeah, it's a good setup. Very good setup. How did I get back in Plug? I'm gonna show you. Like yesterday, it had been building. Let's look at the 5 minute. It's easier to see, but you know, as you know, I shorted it when opening range lows, and then on a VWAP fail. Then I covered half when it reclaimed V on this intraday lower high. When the lower high wasn't the lower high anymore, I covered half, and I covered the half highs of the day, and then it just kind of kept grinding higher. Had some random high volume candle here, but then later in the day it kind of started building lower highs while it had this range, this little triangle here, lower highs, higher lows, and once it broke this trend line, that's where I reshorted half size, because it was such a good risk reward. Like a risk, it was like $1, less than $1. And the reason I didn't short more is because since it was so late in the day, it was literally like 30 minutes into the close, and I didn't want to do any crazy, you know, trades that late in the day. Is Woozy, what is Woozy invalidated? No. Why would it be? Like, what's the sell rules? Has this thing violated the sell rules? Why would it be invalidated just because it's having some downticks? Just follow the sell rules. It doesn't invalidate the move until it stops you out. Well, I didn't gamble. I took a calculated risk. That's why, and I did it with smaller size than I would have, since I didn't have any big profit padding. Futu, yeah, this thing keeps going. Oh my god, I can't believe I bought it here. 32, that's where I bought it initially. I wish I was still in it. But it pulled back a little bit too much, that's the problem. Who says trading easy? Trading is so hard. And Celsius going, oh my god, Celsius is gonna go to 100. If it goes to 100, I need to drink Celsius for the rest of my life. I made a promise. Damn, I don't even like Celsius that much. Oh. Hey guys, should I disable my sell button? Because literally everything I've sold in the past couple of months has been going higher. Like Peloton too, look at this thing. I sold it on this day here. Or was it on this day here? It did pull back initially, found support on a 20-day, and now it's hitting new highs. I sold Celsius, right? Celsius I sold somewhere here. Grow Generation I sold somewhere here. Everything is up like 20-30% since I sold it. Or not everything, but a lot of things are. Should we vote? Yeah, stocks only go up until they don't. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, what happens is, since there's like continually new setups every day, I just rotate the money I lock up into new positions. So it's not like I'm missing out on anything. But the thing is, I just need. It would still be better if I just could hold these positions that go straight up, because I would be trading less. So it's not like it's hurting me in any way. I don't think it is. Other than that, I'm just doing more trades than I would have. But yeah, patience is right. It's so hard. Like, entries are so easy. Like, entries are the easiest thing in the world, but exits just, yeah. Right now it's my biggest weakness. My biggest weakness used to be shorting momentum stocks on the front side and trying to pick the top on them. I've gotten rid of that habit. It took me many years, but I've gotten rid of it. It's not an issue anymore. I'm very good at identifying, just solid risk reward opportunities. Like how I traded laser, mRNA, plug, and like a few others. Like I'm getting very good at it. But my biggest weakness right now is just not following my own sell rules on these stocks that go straight up. That's really my biggest weakness. It's a work in progress. At this point, it just feels like a video game. It really does. If I'm up million on the day, a down million on a day, like plug, like I lost like 650K on it yesterday. I didn't even give a shit. That's where the point I've gotten to. It's just a video game. Because my accounts have grown so much. And it wasn't even my top 3 loss. It didn't even qualify as a top 3, maybe even a top 5 loser. Because there's just so much action going on everywhere. It's much harder in a market where there's not a lot of opportunity, because if you fuck something up or miss something, it really kind of sucks, because you know there's not gonna be that much more opportunity. But in this market, you take a loss and you're like, I'm literally gonna make it back plus times 5 on the next trade. It's Mario Kart, yes. Yes, I'm gonna pay something like 9 million in taxes for 2020. Yeah, it's a very good problem to have. It's gonna be my biggest loss. Don't check Beely. Okay, I'm gonna check Beely. Yeah, no, I mean it's fine. Beely is it's only up 70% since I sold it. Yeah, yep, yep. Yeah, yep. All you had to do was wait. You know, use the 10-day moving average as your trailing stop, and it hasn't had a close below the 10-day yet. It's undercut it a few times, but it's held close above or at the 10-day. All you had to do, and again, I tried to, guys, I'm doing these mistakes so you don't have to. I'm doing it for you guys. You literally, you cannot outsmart these moving averages. I think I'm gonna get stopped out on. Whoa, what's this? Just plug this time around, or maybe not. Or like the ads I made today, not from the ads I made yesterday. Maybe not. We'll see. If we can get rejected on this declining 10 EMA on the 60-minute and make a lower high intraday. Oh, looks like I took a small loss on this GBTC ad. I bought it opening range highs and got stopped out opening range lows. I saw a good risk reward here, like less than $1, 50 cents or something like that. Yeah. I still have my core from way lower. Oh, Chumia, it's straight up. Nice. This is unreal. Like this market is not normal. Like everything is just going straight up. It's unbelievable. And it never ends. That's the crazy part. Tesla on the hourly, yeah, it looks good. Ideally, I want the 10-day to catch up a little bit more. I'm not sure I'm not gonna do it. I would rather to see it go sideways a little bit more. DNMR. Well, it's long gone now, but it was an okay setup. It was a decent setup. Opening range highs. Maybe a 4-star, I don't know. Hard to rate them, but it was an okay setup. And a high ADR too, 12.6, that's good. You want to be in fast stocks, very good. Fast stocks are good. AQB, today it's a horrible setup. It's a zero-star setup. 0 stars. It doesn't look remotely anything I would trade. Yesterday it did have like a 3-star setup. Today it's a 0-star setup. You need to review the instructions. You need to review the 4-hour YouTube video that I have in the setup blog post. CNK, it's a good setup. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. Yeah, CCL is a decent one. Except it's kind of a slow. It's kind of slow, but it's a decent setup. But you shouldn't trade it, it's too low. Whoa, this thing doesn't even trade. You shouldn't even get this thing in your scans, it's too illiquid. No, I haven't finished my trading journal yet. I need to go through some things. But I did have a 35% win rate last year versus 25 in 2019. So my win rate did go up a little bit. TTCF. This one I sold yesterday because I needed to free up some buying power. AVAV 7 days ago. There was nothing here 7 days ago. Nope, nothing here. UUUU. No, I don't. It could be a setup, but I would have preferred tightness yesterday. SDNE. Yeah, ADR 3.4. You shouldn't be even looking at it, but it could be a setup, yeah. But it's too slow a stock. Appian had a setup yesterday. Today, there's nothing here. Well, it's just everything just keeps going higher. I don't even need to go through my positions anymore. LEU, wow. These uranium names are getting Momo. Yeah, Envis broke the range yesterday. Yes, yep. Did break. It had an okay setup yesterday. Yeah, I never had a losing January. That's true. Except for my first 2 years of trading. But since 2013, I haven't had a losing January. Shorting can be both confirmation of a downtrend and breaking of an uptrend. Could be both. What's plug doing? Is it going higher? Yeah, it needs to. Yeah, we'll see. Did CCL have earnings? I don't know. Yeah, no, tomorrow. CCL is earnings tomorrow according to TC2000. GDRX? No, it's not a good setup. I don't like it. It doesn't look like one of my setups. Pub M. No, I don't see anything here. It looks too random. Dash, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Department stores. Oh my god! Well, Nordstrom is still down, but Macy's is taking out new highs. What's KSS doing? I'm not long KSS, but that one is strong too. Okay, why not? Why not? Michaels and companies. What are Michaels companies? Snap, is it weak? Yeah, let's see how it holds the 10-day. All your losses are on shorts? Well, how many things are you short? Okay, I just got stopped out of the intraday ads on plug. It is strong. There's still bullish call buying in this thing. But like, why can't we get a pullback to the 10-day, right? You can still go to 100, but why can't we get a pullback first? But apparently we're not getting it. Look at where it found support, the rising 20 EMA. Look at where it acted as support. Here, here, now here. These lines are so important. I just got stopped out on intraday ads, yes. $60-minute EMA 65 settings, because you may have include the pre and post market. I don't, at least not on this one. Here I do, but not here. Window from a week ago. Yeah, it was good setup down here in the low 8s, low mid 8s. Yeah, Fiverr. Yep, everything is just going straight up. It's incredible. I can't even keep track of them anymore. There's just too many, too many. SSYS, 5-star setup? Absolutely not. I wouldn't say it's not a good setup at all. EH, yeah, it's getting there. I'm not gonna do it, but this is yeah. If we can close strong today and gap up tomorrow, it's gonna be a 5-star setup for short. But it's way too thin for me. Ante. Yeah, this could be a 5-star, maybe a 4-star. And it's the right sector too, blockchain, yep. Just because it's blockchain, it's one of the strongest sectors, I would say it's a 5-star. dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Dun, 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 dun. MGNI never saw a setup. Yeah, it was a tricky one. It did kind of have a setup here. If it had closed stronger on this day here, it would have been a setup. But it didn't, so. Expo, follow the sell rules. Follow the sell rules. It's not even up much. You know, follow the sell rules. Wait for day 3 to 5. And then you sell a third to half and move the stop to break even. It's not like it's up 50% from entry. It's barely up. Don't worry about it. Man, I'm so tired. Hey, Lodbrok. Are you depressed yet? When's the last time you saw the sun? I'm just sleeping for far too long every night, and it's just so easy to get tired. Like, I'm so tired right now. It's afternoon and I just want to go to sleep. Yeah, I need to eat D-vitamin. I follow my cell rules a little bit different. I just try to dumb it down as much as possible for you guys to simplify it. Man, the market is so hot and I'm so bored. Incredible. Oh my god, this fuse is going straight up. Nice. I need an energy drink. Hey, can someone send me Nocco? Seriously. I seriously need an energy drink right now. Do I have an evil enemy besides David? He's not an evil enemy, he's a good friend. He happens to hate me, but I just imagine I'm his friend. What's your Nocco trader? You drank your last today? White Monster. There's too much sugar in Monster. I don't like the Monster for that reason. There's too much sugar. Yeah, I'm gonna cap the amount of viewers to the Tesla price. So there's still room for the room to grow. Monster Zero Ultra Mega Super. Okay, I'm gonna start drinking that one too. White is sugar free, okay. What happened to well, I asked about it, but most people said no. Like 70% of the chat said no. I was really surprised. Monster Energy Zero Ultra sugar-free energy drink. I like it. I'm gonna get one. The Rock is releasing his new health drink. Does it contain steroids? Yeah, that's true. I was kind of shocked and proud when the chat voted no to the $1 million giveaway. Okay, looks like I got back into GBTC again, opening range highs. Or like ads. I doubled my position. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I think I'm gonna cut the stream. I just don't see anything to do. I'm loaded. I am loaded on the long side. And also 2 short positions. And I just can't get into any more stuff. It's all about trimming and trailing. What the hell are you talking about, Vaxta? Like, what kind of a thing is that? Getting a plug short later, Chris, you won't be disappointed. What does that even mean? I should randomly short something? You wait for a setup, okay? Without setup, you're not gonna make it. I don't like that type of talk. We trade setups here. We don't randomly do things. Setup, setup, setups. If I see a setup later, I'm gonna reshort. If I don't, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna randomly short it and then not getting disappointed. What the hell does that even mean? No. Yeah, ban that kid. Yeah, I don't want to hear that type of talk. Like, we trade setups. We want an edge. All right, guys. Yeah, the worst thing that can happen is if you do some random stuff and it works out. You know, that's what happens to a lot of new traders. They start doing random stuff and it works, and then they think they can trade, right? And then they start leveraging up, and it happens. It usually doesn't end well. All right, guys. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow. What day is it today? Oh, it's Friday tomorrow. Okay. Good luck, guys. See you tomorrow.